think I got the YouTube going.
I think everybody's on mute.
Okay, you can't hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. I think Ms. Edwards is okay. I don't think I have anybody on mute.
Hello?
All right. Let me see here. All right. I think everything's going. All right. In cause number 20 DCM 051. This is a hearing petition filed by the Attorney General's office. It's entitled A Suit Affecting Parent-Child Relations and Acknowledgement of Paternity. Attached to the petition. The parties in this case are Frank Saldivar and Ms. Viviana Villagrana. Villagrana is present before me. The record should indicate that Mr. Saldivar was served in jail or was served by process back on October the 22nd here in El Paso, Texas. There appears to be no response filed by him in this matter. This matter was scheduled for a hearing today, February the 9th at 1 o'clock, and scheduled for a Zoom hearing at 2:15. Mr. Saldivar has not appeared. It is now 2:55. That's 5 minutes to 3. He has not appeared. And at this time, the court is calling the case for a hearing. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I am the associate judge for the Title 4D court here in El Paso, Texas. And we are proceeding in this matter on a Zoom application since we cannot appear in court due to the current pandemic crisis that's going on. I'm also recording the evidence on the computer-generated recording system, and that is the official record of the proceedings here today. At this time, then, I'll call the case and ask for announcement of counsel from the Attorney General's office.
Elizabeth Edwards for the state of Texas, ready to proceed.
And Ms. Villagrana, are you ready to proceed today, ma'am? You still, okay, you're muted, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, Ms. Villagrana, would you please raise your right hand so I can swear you in now? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You can lower your hand now. All right, Ms. Edwards, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to call Ms. Villagrana at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please state your name for the record.
Viviana Villagrana.
Okay. And you are the mother of Frank Saldivar, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the father of Frank Alexander Saldivar is Frank Saldivar, is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And he signed an acknowledgement of paternity acknowledging he was the father, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'd like the court to take notice of the fact that that was filed with the court's, with the petition.
All right, the court will take judicial notice of the acknowledgement of paternity that was attached to the petition that was filed in this case. The acknowledgement does appear to have been signed by both parties, and it does appear to be in proper form, so I will take judicial notice of the acknowledgement of paternity.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Ms. Villagrana, how old is your son?
He's 6 years old.
And Mr. Frank Saldivar, the father of the child, is he here today on the Zoom hearing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any communication with him?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And it was your, you are aware that he was previously incarcerated, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he incarcerated today, to your knowledge?
No.
Do you know where he's living at this time?
With his mom in the Northeast.
Do you have any contact with him?
With his mom, yes, but with him, no.
Okay. And do you talk to him when it comes to decisions to your child?
No, ma'am.
When was the last time he saw your son?
Like 2 years ago.
Are you asking that the court name you sole managing conservator?
Yes, ma'am.
And you feel that's in the best interest of your child.
Yes.
And you're asking that there be no geographic restriction so that you're able to move anywhere with your child. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said it's been 2 years since Mr. Saldivar has visited with his son. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking that he not have any visitation until he petitions the court at a later date?
Yes, ma'am.
Why is that what you're asking from the judge at this time?
Because he's not stable. And I really do not trust him with my son by himself.
And do you know if he's working at this time?
No, ma'am, I don't know.
And I had, to your knowledge, he's been in and out of jail. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he ever give you any money for direct payments?
When on his second birthday, no, on one of his birthdays, I'm sorry, I don't remember, but on one of his birthdays, he gave me $200 for his birthday party.
Okay. And when did you all stop? You had lived together with Mr. Saldivar. When did that stop?
Like in 2016.
And so I had calculated a back pay judgment of $9,080, which was 48 months. However, I did subtract 8 months of incarceration that I was able to verify through the El Paso County jail records. And we also then reduced it by another $200 for that credit, which left a retro judgment of $8,880. Is that what you're asking from the court today?
Yes.
Okay. And a repayment plan of $50 a month. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And all of those obligations would begin on March 1st, 2021. Is that correct?
Yes.
I have no further questions for this witness.
Okay. All right. See here. All right. All right. The court finds that Mr. Saldivar is the father of the child. That was established when the acknowledgement of paternity was signed by the parties. We're going to go ahead and appoint Ms. Villagrana, sole managing conservator of the child. There'll be no geographical restriction. At this time, based on the lack of any bonding on the part of Mr. Saldivar with the child, and the last time he saw the child, according to the testimony, was 2 years ago. At this time, there'll be no visitation unless or until such time as Mr. Saldivar requests the court for hearing on visitation issues. Ms. Villagrana, if you allow him to visit with the child, then it'll be whatever conditions and whatever restrictions you feel is important for the safety of your child. Okay. So let's say he wants to visit and you say it's okay, then it's okay. But as far as any court-ordered visitation, you'll have to apply with the court for any court-ordered visitation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Was there a request for non-disclosure, Ms. Edwards? I didn't see.
No, we didn't have one on our petition, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So that issue is not addressed. I got the record amount, Ms. Edwards. What about the child support and medical support?
The AG's office would request $227 per month based on the minimum wage presumption, $113 a month to reimburse the state, and then $50 repayment plan on the retro judgment of $8,880.
Okay. And all that is to commence on March 1?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And all payments to be made through the registry of the court. They'll be the order of the court. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to address, Ms. Edwards, or that we haven't addressed as of yet?
I don't believe there is, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Villagrana, do you have any questions as to the court's order?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Okay, that'll be the order of the court. Ms. Edwards, do you, as far as the submission of the order, you you need to have Ms. Villagrana review and approve it, or can you submit the order directly to the court?
I can submit it. If Ms. Villagrana is okay with me submitting the order to the court for the judge's signature without her review.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, then Ms. Edwards, then we'll go ahead and prepare the order and she will send it to me through what we call the DocuSign application. Once I receive it, I will sign the order and then the order will be filed with the clerk's office here in El Paso and copies will be sent to the parties. Okay. So that concludes our hearing for today. Thank you, Ms. Viviana, for your appearance today. And that will conclude our hearing. Parties are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.